Hey tennis fans, welcome to another Tennis Express racket review. Today we're taking a look at the Head Graphene XT Prestige Power 2. This updated Prestige Power 2 continues to feature Head's next generation of graphene called Graphene XT. This new update makes it possible for Head to make the frame 30% stronger and optimize weight distribution for a faster swing and more power. The redistribution has also softened the frame stiffness slightly for a more comfortable playing experience. These new rackets are also compatible with the Sony Smart Tennis Sensor, which is perfect for tracking your playing stats. New technology is not the only feature that has been updated for the Prestiges. A cosmetic update to this frame makes it match the rest of the Prestige family with its classic bold look. This racket is definitely not a racket that I would typically play with. This is a very good racket for someone with a shorter compact swing because of the fact this is an extended length oversized racket that's light in weight, so it generates all of its own power. Fortunately, with this racket, much like the Radical, the openness of the string pattern allowed us to get that extra spin we were looking for to, get the consistency on our ground strokes that we would typically expect from something with a 97 or 100 square inch head size racket. That being said, this is definitely a good beginning to intermediate level racket for someone that's just starting or maybe upgrading from their racket that they bought that isn't necessarily a good racket. It's maybe an aluminum racket or a really old racket. This is a good racket. It's still got the control that's known with the Prestige family, but it's a good racket for a beginning to intermediate player. Next up, we've got Jolie. I know with this racket we had a little bit better time than the Radical Power. What did you think of this one compared to the Radical?
I like this one compared to the Radical. I thought that I could control my ball a little bit more. There was less power, I thought, than with the Radical, but I still liked it for more of my shots than when I was hitting with the Radical, so that was good. I think this racket would be good for someone with small, compact swings. I tend to have a little bit bigger swing, and I tend to swing a lot faster, so I think that was why I didn't like it as much as I think I could have. Compared to my personal racket, it is bigger and it is lighter. So it was a big change for me, but I still thought that it was okay.
Next up, we've got Louie with the Prestige Power 2. I know this racket is a little different than the original one, but it's basically just a cosmetic update. How did you feel about this racket?
I like this racket when hitting from the baseline, but the thing is about this racket, I had to hit a little bit more flatter than usual. In my personal game, I like to add a lot of spin and slices to my shots, but with this one I had to hit a little bit more flatter. With the Prestige Power racket, sometimes my shots tend to fall short, closer to the service line, but then I would have a little bit of lack of control with it. So I struggled a little bit, but someone who can generate their own power and who loves to hit flat shots, I do recommend this racket for you. For someone who's starting out, I would not recommend this racket unless they do like to hit flat. But what I do recommend for starting out, for someone to start out with a racket, is the Head Power Radical.
Ready to make this racket yours? Click the button below to visit us at tennisexpress.com. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter to stay up to date with all the latest news and reviews here at Tennis Express.